Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
3rd and 5. And here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York set to take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now Richardson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw. This is caught by Robinson. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure is starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Richardson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Buccaneers here at their own 9-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. It keeps pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead is Hall. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
No, partner, I'm just going to say this. Whoever did the scouting report for this game is going to get a raise because they've had their number at every turn, and they just buried him for a safety with ease. When you earn 2 points and give up 0 for a half of football, there's not much left you can improve on, even though they'll try.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's got it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll look to run with Hall, and he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The kick by Bass is good, and they're on the board now. It's 15-3. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants with one final possession here in this first half.
Here we go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one finds Hyatt. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go now.
Now it's second and 10.
Check mash.
Play action. Now Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great. Ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Richardson yet again. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Off play action, Richardson. And he is caught. The try. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So we've come a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Olave. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. There he goes, right side. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Richardson off the play fake. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 32 on the play.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Brian, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Drop 50! Drop 50!
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter. Derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And this one will be brought back to the 22. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Richardson. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Hey, smash Bronco!
They'll try to run this one into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now it's Herbert. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go.
Herbert now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle and take it in by Laporta. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Herbert on first down now. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Back to the ground with Hall. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined.
Touchdown! Sam Laporta from 3 yards out, and the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. New York set to take the field. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Richardson to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants' 1st down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
On the ready.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw to Musgrave. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Richardson to throw off play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler.
They go play action with Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Luke Musgrave from 19 yards away. And the Giants are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So out come the Bucs now. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Home to trips right.
Here's Herbert. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Herbert operating from the red zone. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert. This to Laporta, right side. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, Herbert. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play action. Now Richardson. Rolling to his right. Olave holds it in. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. That's complete to Robinson. And he is going to have a New York 1st down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Giants.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now it looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Richardson off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Off play action, Richardson. And that is incomplete, 7 seconds remaining. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop 1 pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Richardson on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now the Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.